morning, beautiful people. How are you guys doing on this Thursday evening? Our hashtag today is Epic Thursday. What is so at show? So epic. So epic about your day today. Let us know on our SMS lines 111 for 1 shilling only. And as usual, we have a fantastic show lined up for you today. I'm so excited about our guest today, but no teasers. You just keep it locked, okay? Just keep it locked. My name is Joyce Maina.
Yes, welcome everybody. Oh, na nani nimefanya ile kitu?
Ni sawa, piga kitu.
I'm like, yo, keep calm, y'all. Baby girl, take it away.
Hola, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us across the globe. Also, depending on what time you get to see this or watch this. How you doing? I'd like to know because I care about you people because you always give us company and we don't take it for granted. From Monday to Friday, 5:50, 10:30, you're here with us, stuck with us like glue. And because I like to keep it that way, let me just say, my name is Nana Witty and welcome to the show.
Yes, hashtag Epic Thursday. Did you see how epic I am? Like literally, I just collect myself and I move on. Like that didn't happen. But hey, you've already seen the way I look and I'm like, young gorgeous in the pink things. Lona kabi ya pasta. I told you 2021 we are confusing the enemy. But karibuni sana. Sindio? Amen.
Confuse them.
2021 is confusing the enemies. Karibu sana. And this is Chat Sport. And remember guys, our SMS line is 111 at only 1 shilling tuangu. Hashtag Epic Thursday. Do share with us and let's get interactive. Unajua. As in, you already know it's me. Hata sitasema unajua kiere yangu niuza. But hey, I got paid for it. That's epic.
Yeah, very.
Y'all. Oh, you're like popping in some colors.
Yes, it's pumping color.
Nani ananipeleka date?
Asiya Muhesh.
Leo usiwaste your outfit. Tafuta date.
You know the single ladies allowed to kujitetea huku. By the way, you know these ladies are taken. Unajua singleness is here.
Yeah, lives here.
Has
lived here.
Wenda ile date uliuliza.
By the way, you have a coffee date, you
una
know.
vet. Unajua kuna ile vetting unaangalia. Niko vetting by the way. Unajua ile
So what does that entail?
We as the in-laws, we are ready.
Yeah, we'd like to know what does that entail, Kush? How do you vet your people so that they know?
1, God-fearing man.
Then
2, man that fears God. Because if you fear God,
You will fear you as well. Good to be
if you fear
feared.
God, you're a good man. So I think for me that's the most important bit of it. Like it's basically based on my spirituality. Sijitetei situmi CV, lakini si mind.
Tumeni CV 2022.
Nisikia tusomangi DM join true story.
Shoot your shot. Acha nikwambie.
Shoot your shot.
So many amazing things happen in the DM. Let me tell you, you can get yourself a husband. You could get yourself a wife. Sometimes a situation, is it good or bad? Depends.
I'm like so
Shoot
sure.
your shot.
Whoever I'll end up with is not going to be someone I met on social media.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like as sure as it. Like it's a DM.
But it's just a medium of communication.
No, like that's good. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure.
Let
me tell you, it's more of, okay, for me.
Not for her.
Being,
it's fine.
Like for me, it's more of being there, done that.
Yeah.
To the trash.
Okay.
So right now I'm moving like nile different. Unajua mwanga singine unakuanga focus tu kusana then kidogo kwa inakuwa ni mawe.
Yeah.
So inabidi uli change 360
Yeah.
180 360 you're going back to the same thing.
Change your strategy.
180 degrees now we're going this way. Haturudi nyuma. Hiyo wimbo inaitangwa nini?
Haturudi nyuma tena.
I know I must have that.
Hapana,
Okay, you're still rhythm lakini ngome ni haturudi. Triple
Lakini
one,
unaona
triple
sana.
four, triple one. Nyimbo ni ya nani?
Unaona imekuwa
Ya kidumu.
mawe. Najua hiyo story. Let's start the show. It's time for pop sports. Lakini si mawe.
Yes, and I do have the first story, and it's about Muthoni the Drummer Queen. Now, we all know about Muthoni the Drummer Queen. She's mostly known for Blankets and Wine, but she's also an artist. And she was sharing her story the other day at Move and Peak, and she was sharing that the reason why she started Blankets and Wine is because she got so many rejections. Like, nobody got her music, and those who got her music were like Kenyans who would get it. You know what I mean? So let me just read what she said. The short answer is the necessity, and I wanted to remain in the music industry. Producers would audition me and say the kind of music I was doing would not be fully understood in Kenya and that it will not be appreciated as well. The problem is the kind of music I did was not Kenyan. In Kenya, there is always someone else saying, I am better than. or saying you don't deserve this. So she went on to say that she felt very boxed in like the Kenyan sound. So when she opened Blankets and Wine, it was a platform for her and people who related to her struggle. So making lemon out of lemonade.
Lemonade, wow, that's really cool. Because I honestly felt, the first time I heard about Muthoni Drummer Queen, I honestly felt like she had such a futuristic sound. It didn't sound Kenyan, but it sounded like something different.
Yeah.
Totally different from what I was already used to. So for me, make those lemonades,
Make
man.
that lemonade, my
Take it,
friend.
drink
Yeah.
it, all of it.
Yeah.
It cures corona.
And
No,
it
don't
teaches
listen
you
to
to
me.
not take no for an answer.
Yeah.
A
I'm
lot of
like,
people have done that to them. Even there are actors out there who've written scripts for
Yes.
themselves and filmed their own films and actually won Oscars because no one was giving them those jobs.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, personally for me, I feel like anytime you're rejected, things don't work out in a certain way, it's either that door was not meant for you, it's either you're trying somewhere where you're not meant to be. You get it. So easy to want something, but is it something that you need, is it something that's going to work for you?
Yeah.
And anytime mtu anakwambia uwezi, at the end of the day, that's their opinion. Like you get, it doesn't concern you. It's not how you define yourself. So don't be defined by other people's definition of who you are, what you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be at. Yet see it just from work and all that, even in your own life. Ikikuja kwa marriage, relationships, unafai kwa sijui umeolewa, unafai kwa sijui uko inaitwaje, uko mbali sana, mbona uko hivi, mbona you don't have this. Like that's their own definition of what they expect you to be. That's not you. So leave you be in your own yani kaa kwa lane yako, mtu wangu, it's your lane, your race. What is?
Run it. And
do the thing.
let's just run to the next story because Kusha amemalizia kitu and amecement. Now I'm going to talk about Masika. Now I don't know if you know Masika. I mean, if you've been living under the lower Paleolithic period, you probably don't know, but I will educate you. Masika has been in the industry, gospel industry, for the last almost a decade. Because the first time I heard about Masika, I was in high school, like 2003 uko. And no, I'm not that old. But Masika is simply giving wisdom, nuggets of wisdom, because she can talk about marriage. I mean, marriage works by all definition when it comes to Masika. She's been married for the last 12 years with 2 kids. So when she says marriage does work, then you can at least believe it. But then she said, inakwanga saa ingine very different, tofauti kwa ground, because she posted a photo of her, a TBT picture of her and her husband, and she basically said how she was very mad that morning as they took that picture, and this is what she said. This was 7 years ago. That's the caption under the picture. This was 7 years ago and I was mad at my hubby. But does it show? Vitu kwa ground and then laughing emojis. But you must know that it's not abnormal to disagree. If you don't disagree, then one of you must be suffering profusely in that marriage. It's healthy to disagree. We should not avoid disagreement. We should not avoid, but know how to deal with them. Wisdom will help you in marriage. She also went ahead to say that some people expect that any challenge to their opinion is disrespectful. That's not true. Usually, opposites attract, but everyone is right in disagreements. May we learn to embrace our differences. If you listen to your partner, you will see they have a point. So it's about you guys sitting down and agreeing to disagree. Yes,
that's true. It's the same thing I keep telling people. Don't believe everything you see on social media. Some of the pictures we've taken, we've been like depressed. We were crying before we took it.
Yes.
So don't believe everything you see on social media. I mean, that's what I've taken from her story. Yeah. Because you guys will be like, oh my God, she's so happy. She's living her best life. Could be we're depressed or we're crying or something. Don't believe everything you see on social media.
It's a facade.
Yeah. I'm like, when it comes to, as in, I believe when it comes to relationships and marriages and all that, lazima kuna ile siku yenye tutagombana mtu wangu itakuwa nika tuko mafuta na maji ya tusikilizani. But at the end of the day, it's very important to remember why you're with this person and why you need to work around. Unajua kuna zile vitu utasemea. Yes, kuna maybe ile extremes zenye maybe una feel, hey, this has been too much and I don't think this time we can work around it. But it's important to give them a chance to explain and, try to understand and to have that forgiving heart. Because I feel like if akungekuwa na forgiveness, sidhani kungekuwa na relationship inakaa.
That's true.
Walai sidhani kungekuwa na mtu wako kwa relationship ama kuna mtu wako kwa marriage ingekuwa tulikosania.
Hata kuzaliwa, because you fight with your man.
Is it worth it wewe kutulia, ku calm down and understand the situation and process the situation and handle it different? I feel like hiyo ndio kitu muhimu sana in even friendship. Unajua tunakosana na sometimes hata si tumekuwa na zetu huko,
Yeah.
but you know by the time like you know we
resolve
handle it,
it.
we're like,
Yeah,
yo,
when
we
you
need
sit
to handle
down,
this,
yes.
and we understand each other and we're back on track, we're
Yeah.
good. So
Yeah.
it's
And-
something yofanyikia anyone.
Yeah,
Like,
so this is the point. This is what I always say. Like when you sit down, you've disagreed, and then you sit down to talk, you have to both agree that you want to see from each other's perspective, not because you want to be right.
You have to
know,
put your ego
you have
aside.
you to
You
put
have
your
to.
ego aside and
Yeah.
say, you know what, I want to understand from your perspective, why, how do you think I wronged you? And also you from your perspective, how do you think we should have handled it even better? Because the minute you start saying, oh, sijui nini, no, I was right because
Yeah,
What
that's
is
true.
this?
That's
Yeah.
true.
yeah, I think the quiet time pia inakuanga poa. Like you get neza kwa nimekasiri mimi William sen kijam niwe jam sana. So
Yeah.
itabidi nitafute
Acha
space
tu
yangu.
nyamaze.
Yeah.
Just give me a few hours niki calm down I'll come and
Utakuwa
talk to you.
sawa, yes.
But now when someone comes to talk to you, don't have ile arrogance ya una get
Yeah.
like nile just be open minded and listen because sometimes unaweza avoid vita mingi sana just by communicating.
That's true.
Trust me, I've learned that. But anyway, talking of relationships na vitu kwa ground